Hi Aquarius, how are you doing? Welcome to Twin Oracles. We are here to do your July reading. Now, although it says July, please be lenient with the timing. Timing is fluid. So our intention is, whenever this video finds you, whether you watch it today or a year from now or 6 years from now, have faith and trust that that's when this message will most resonate with you, okay? Please do accept the messages that resonate, leave behind what does not. After all, it is a general reading. Always follow your intuition first and foremost. And if you hear me say he, she, him, her, it, they, please feel free to reverse the roles if and wherever need be. Today we will be working with any one of these decks. They are all created by the same creator named Chris Lee, by Lee Design Studio. And if you are interested in having any of these decks that I'm working with today part of your own collection, or decks for you to use for personal readings, please take advantage of visiting that link down below. It will bring you directly to Chris Lee's website, which is tarotofwonders.com. And there you will find a 10% savings on anything that you decide to purchase on Chris Lee's website. So it's very generous. We thank you kindly, Chris, for this beautiful, generous offer and opportunity. Take advantage of it. I'm not sure how long I'll have this available for, but check out the website and see if there's anything there that fancies you. All right, so I'm going to remove the cards. We're going to take a moment and give thanks. And in the meantime, I would like for you to think of a yes or a no question that you would like an answer to. And the reason being is because we're going to use our trusted coin here to get your answer. So at the end of the reading, stay tuned. That is when we will see what the yes or no answer is. So it'll give you plenty of time and plenty of opportunity for you to think of what your question might be. All right. God, Source, Spirit, Universe, thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for your blessings, big and small. We are grateful for them all. Thank you for the food in our tummies, the clothing on our backs, and the roofs over our heads. We're truly grateful and thankful for our friends, our family, our babies, our fur babies, everything else in between. God, we ask that you help us to be more aware of your signs, your synchronicities, of your messages. We ask that you help us to be more aware, to hear your calling for us, and to answer your calling. Help us to hear the intuition and those inner nudges, and to take action upon those inner nudges, and help us to differentiate between hearing messages of the ego, which is the mind, and hearing messages of your intuition, which is your guidance, God. Thank you for all of this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so what should we start with today? All right, let's pull a card from the Divina Serenity Oracle deck. Let's hop on into it, shall we, Aquarius? What is going on with Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. All right, so we have one card. You have adventure. Some of you have driven a boat before, or perhaps your parents have owned a boat or own a boat. You love swimming and you love being out in the ocean. If that's not your story, you love a sense of adventure. You know, you're ready to do something new at the drop of a hat. You're the first one to say, hey, yeah, let's do it. Sounds like a great idea. It'll be fun. Let's do it. So there's that element of surprise, that element of adventure, okay? That element of, let's go check it out. It'll be interesting. That's something we've never done before. Now, others of you, you could be going on some kind of journey or vacation, traveling somewhere, going on a retreat, visiting family or friends, going on all-inclusive, or moving across the world, or visiting a different part of the world. For some of you, you could have money coming in that allows you this opportunity. Now, others of you, it feels like you want to have this sense of adventure with, like if you're married, you want to have this sense of adventure with your partner, with your husband or your wife or your spouse, but perhaps they're not into it, so you take this adventure solo. Others of you, perhaps you've gone through a breakup and you're taking a trip or a vacation solo to heal or to feel free or to have that sense of excitement again. Let's see what else is going on for Aquarius. Yes, so you have the card that's called Illumination, but it's in the reverse. So I kind of feel like one of you or your partner was in a sense of like an illusion, like in a fantasy world that wasn't real. And now perhaps you're coming into the point of seeing things for what they are, seeing the truth for the truth. Now, others of you, you have spent quite some time alone by yourself for one reason or another. It could have been that you went through a breakup and so you spent time alone to heal and process this breakup. And now you're coming out of being alone. Like you've already healed, you've done the work, and now you're like, okay, I processed what I had to process. I felt the emotions. I sat with the emotions. I healed from it. Although, you know, we never stop healing. We're always going to keep healing. But for the time being, you've healed enough and now you're ready to go out on your own and have this sense of excitement, this sense of adventure, this enthusiasm for a trip, for exploring, okay? So something was revealed, and for some of you, you've processed that, and now you're ready to go on a sense of adventure. For others of you, the revelation hasn't happened yet. The truth hasn't come out yet. Perhaps you're still believing, or you're still in that notion of this can work. This can work. Yep, we can make it happen. We can make it work. Yeah, let's try again, right? Like that kind of energy. And next you have inner child. But again, that too is in reverse. So it feels like for some of you, for some of you, not for all of you, for one or two of you, you were in a relationship or a partnership or a marriage that you feel as though, if you were to put it into terms, it's like it put out your light. The light within you, it put it out. Like being in this relationship, it extinguished that light, that source energy, the power, the confidence within you. It extinguished it. And it also at the same time made you feel like your inner child was this extinguished as well. So this doesn't have to be like a marriage. It doesn't have to be a partnership. This can be something of your childhood as well. This could be something happened where perhaps you took a course or you went on a retreat and you did something with all intentions of spiritually healing things of your past, spiritually healing childhood wounds, you know, seeing the truth in what happened when you were a child, and sitting with those emotions, sitting with those energies, and feeling what it felt like in order for you to heal your inner child and in order for you to see the truth. And to also change your perspective on this whole dynamic so you can heal from it and move on and be freed from the situation. Okay, so it can be any type of situation. It could be even a childhood friend, like having a best friend growing up. Maybe you lost touch or things just didn't work out, but now you're healing that. All right, let us get a couple cards from the Fantasy Feline deck. All right, what messages do we have for Aquarius? Holy Spirit, please show me what Aquarius needs to know. Tell me what they need to hear. Show me with great truth and clarity the messages for Aquarius. For some of you, you're wanting to move. For some of you, you've moved away from family, or you've moved away from friends, or you're moving away from friends and family, going on your own. For some of you, you could have dealt with or be dealing with a Libra, and it could be, you know, a newfound love with Libra, you know, reuniting and rekindling a love that you have with a Libra. It doesn't have to be with the Libra, it can be any other sign as well, but I'm just picking up on a Libra here. So perhaps one of your best friends was growing up was a Libra and things didn't work out, but now you're making it work and you're healing childhood wounds in order to move on from the lessons, learning the lessons so you can move on from them and have new beautiful experiences. So next you have the Tower. You know, what you might be thinking about doing here with this adventure, going solo or doing something, it's really you taking a really big leap of faith. And not only is it you taking a big leap of faith, but it's like a shock to people. It's like, you're doing what? It's a surprise. And, you know, quite frankly, Aquarius, like, you need this, right? It feels like your light is out and you need to do something to awaken that light within. Now, make sure you're safe. Make sure you cross all your T's, dot all your I's, do your research, whatever you need to do to stay safe, of course. But you feel like you need that thrill and that excitement. Some of you might be going bungee jumping, jumping out of a plane, you know, going to a deserted island. I don't know. There's just something very unique and very authentic that I'm picking up here. Next, you have Eight of Pentacles. So I really feel like this is you working on you. I really feel like this is you going through each thing in life that makes you happy. Perhaps you've forgotten, hey, I used to love, you know, going on walks. Hey, I used to love reading a book. Hey, I used to love sitting outside in the rain. I used to love drawing. I used to love painting. Right? So it's like you're really going through, you know, energies of things that you like to do. And you're wanting to dive into doing those things again. Right? Like wanting to relive things, doing things that make you feel alive again. Like that's what this feels like to me. Doing things that make you feel alive, doing things that make you happy the way that they did in the past. Remembering who you are. Remembering, healing. Next you have the Queen of Cups. So this is a time you could be really feeling emotional at this time or have a lot of emotions running through you. The next 30 days, you might feel emotions coming up, rising to the surface. And these are coming up for you to feel those emotions, to remember past memories, and to heal them. To heal them so that way you can move on from them and learn new lessons. Also, this Queen of Cups can represent you receiving spiritual gifts in some way, shape, or form. You know, being further connected to God and being further connected to your spirituality in some way, shape, or form. There's something here that happened with this Tower that really shook you up. It shook your world up. This was not easy to go through. Whatever it is you went through, again, like it wasn't easy, and it turned off your light. It made you feel not alive. You couldn't feel emotions. You couldn't feel alive any longer. You were shut down and you were numb, turned off. And now you're doing that inner work to heal from this. And now that you heal from this, this is a spiritual awakening. And it's interesting, Capricorn got something similar with a spiritual awakening. So some of you could be heavily aspected in Capricorn, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Nonetheless, you know, this, whatever this shock is, whatever this drastic change here that just, you know, ripped the carpet from underneath your feet, whatever that was, it's a spiritual awakening that you're working through, that you're processing, that you processed, or that you are working through. The timeline will be different for each and every one of you, but you're doing the work to heal from this. And the reason being is because once you heal from whatever happened here, God will provide you with some sort of spiritual gift, spiritual attainment, okay? You will heal your emotions from whatever has happened, whatever has been happening. And by healing those emotions, you're making space and making room for new spiritual gifts that God has in store for you. This Queen of Cups is someone that digs deep. This is someone that digs deep within their subconscious mind to do the inner work and to heal whatever needs to be healed here. This is someone that dives deep. If you take a look at this water, the water here can represent the subconscious mind, right? So going deep within the subconscious mind in order to heal whatever needs to be healed. You know, removing the dark, healing, not even removing, but healing the dark, changing your perspective so you see things in a new light, and then moving forward with the lessons learned. Not with the pain, not with the suffering, you know, leaving that behind, but taking just the good stuff. This is what I learned from this lesson. And moving on and moving forward with that lesson learned and leaving the rest behind. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed this part of the reading. If you did, please like this video. It doesn't cost you anything and it means the world to us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get back to your question. Pause this video if you need to and think about the question that you had, the yes or no question. And I will flip this coin, and the way this coin falls on the table, that will be the answer to your question. All right, so 1, 2, we're going to flip. Yes, we got a yes. That is great. Capricorn got a yes also. So comment down below and let me know, what was your question? I'm so intrigued to know what your question was. Does it pertain to this or is it something else? And Aquarius, if this message resonated with you, comment down below, let me know. Also, let us know what part of the world you are watching from. We always love that and get a kick out of it. And be sure to subscribe to Twin Oracles if you have not done so already. Hit that notification bell so you don't lose the channel and you're advised of all of our upcoming uploads. We love you so much, Aquarius. Thank you all for being here. I love you, love you, love you. This is beautiful. And let me know what spiritual gift you would love to have, or let me know what spiritual gift you feel is awakening within you. Very interested in knowing. Until the next time, mwah, bye for now, Aquarius.